19, Lordship. Due to personal difficulties, Lordship.
Whose difficulty? PT Sangmas.
Yes, Lordship.
Any objection?
No, Lordship. No objections.
Yes, okay. 92 weeks. Jande you know. Yes.
High Court, Lordship.
Listen.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 11, Lordship, of the main list, Lordship. Lordship, I'm praying if this matter can be taken up after 2 weeks, Lordship.
Yes.
No objection, Lordship.
Yes. Yes.
Lordship, similar prayer for item number 13, Lordship.
Why you don't want to do this matter?
Lordship, Lordship, senior Mr. Paul is leading, Lordship, in this matter. Some difficulty.
Now you all competent enough.
Lordship.
Then 1 week or 2 weeks?
2 weeks,
You want 1
Lordship.
week?
2 weeks, Lordship.
You want to adjourn next time, yes?
Lordship. Hello.
Much obliged.
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 20. Let it come after 2 weeks, Lordship.
Why?
Since the matter was posted for Lok Adalat, that time I have no communication with the clients.
Okay, yes, 2 weeks, yes. Yes, yes.
May I please, Your Lordship? Your Lordship, I beg to mention item number 21. Your Lordship.
You're for the respondent.
Yes,
This is a
Your Lordship.
pension
But the
matter.
respondents 1 to 3, Your Lordship.
It's a pension matter.
No, Your Lordship. This
Is that a matter where they have taken over my property, my lord? Suffrage Act.
Oh yes, what?
Your Lordship, we have initiated the surface proceedings, Your
Now
Lordship.
what is the stage?
The stage is, Your Lordship, the matter is, there's nothing left to
No, my lord, there is
to
some.
be
We have filed an
decided in this,
affidavit.
Your
You have brought
Lordship.
certain anomalies that they have committed, my lord.
So those
So we
matters
would like to
are to
argue on
be,
it.
Are you trying to you prolong the or you
yes,
you're in
it
possession,
appears so,
correct?
Your
My lord,
Lordship.
I cannot prolong it anymore because during the pendency of the proceedings, they have come and taken over the property,
We have
despite
taken
me servicing the loan.
Okay. We'll fear it finally when?
My lord,
next week, Your Lordship.
my lord, 2 weeks. 2 weeks, my lord.
Why going on holiday?
My lord, no, my lord.
Okay, 2 weeks. Yes.
similar prayer for item number 22, Your Lordship.
No objection, Lordship.
This is the second round litigation, correct? This is Lakshmi Joshi.
Third round of litigation, Your
Third
Lordship.
round.
Yes.
We'll have it after 1 week, even though 25 matter. Yes.
Obliged, Lordship.
Your
Yes.
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 15.
You're for?
Petitioner conducting counsel ML Nongpur is having some personal difficulties. So kindly listen after 2 weeks.
No objection.
No objection, yeah.
Yes.
May I please, Lordship? I beg to mention item number 12, Lordship. May this matter take up after 2 weeks,
Yes,
Lordship?
MS Rahman. Your objection?
No objection, Your Lordship.
No objection.
No objection, Your Lordship.
Too many adjournments. Yes. After?
2 weeks, Lordship.
Yes.
Much obliged, Lordship.
Yes. All about this.
Supplementary list item number 1.
May it please, Your Lordship.
What instructions have you received, Dr. Mosika?
Well, I have the instructions.
Yes.
But the first one, the Assam Rifles Act of 2006, Section 8, Your Lordship will kindly see.
Yes.
Section 8 of the Act, my lord.
Section 8.
Section 8, my lord. The second page, my lord.
Page number 9, I suppose.
Yes.
Section 8, Your Lordship, resignation and withdrawal from the post. No member of the force shall be at liberty to resign his appointment during the term of his engagement or to withdraw himself from all or any of the duties of his appointment except with the previous permission in writing of the prescribed authority.
Who is the prescribed authority here?
So, my lord, prescribed authority is central government, my lord.
Not the Assam Rifles.
Well, I'll take it also with the rules. The blue flag, my lord.
Yes.
Rule 27.
27.
Rule 27, my lord. The third page of that. Those rules. My lord.
Rule, the authority is number rule 2.
The blue flag, my lord.
Blue flag, yes.
It is third page from the blue flag.
There is some mistake.
Yes, 27. Resignation.
My lord. The central government may, having regard to the special circumstances of any case, permit any officer of the force to resign from the force before completing the term of engagement, provided that before granting such permission, the central government may require the officer to refund to the government 3 months' pay and allowances drawn by him, or the cost of training imparted to him, whichever is higher. The central government may accept the resignation under sub-rule 1 with effect from such date as it may consider expedient. 3. My lord, the central government may refuse to permit an officer to resign if any emergency has been declared in the country either due to internal disturbance or external aggression, or if it considers it to be inexpedient so to do in the interest of the discipline of the force. And 3rd, my lord, the officer is specially undertaken to serve, this is not applicable. So, my lord, clause B provides for if it is inexpedient so to do in the interest of the discipline of the force. Now, my lord, the orange flag, my lord.
Yes.
Rule 51, my lord. These are CCS leave rules, 1972.
Yes.
Rule 51 says, my lord, maximum amount of study leave. The maximum amount of study leave which may be granted to a government servant other than the Central Health Service officers shall be ordinarily 12 months at any one time. During his entire service, 24 months in all, inclusive of similar kind of leave study for training granted under any other rules. Subsection 2, sub-rule 2, in respect
So
of
he comes on 51.2.
51.2 and he was granted.
Right.
My lord.
Then,
Now the rules say, my lord, I may just read sub-rule 2, my lord.
please.
In respect of Central Health Service officers, study leave may be granted for 36 months for acquiring postgraduate qualification, subject to the condition that the Central Health Service officer who has been granted the study leave shall execute a bond under so and so to serve the government for a period of 5 years after completion of the study course. Now, my lord, the red flag, my lord. Rule 26 on the next page, my lord.
Yes.
Forfeiture of service and resignation. Resignation from a service or post, unless it is allowed to be withdrawn in the public interest by the appointing authority, entails forfeiture of past service. So, my lord, this is where he stands, my lord. He has just completed 5 years. As on today, he has not even completed 5 years post the qualification, my lord. And
He will complete 5 years in
my lord,
26.
yes, my lord. That is only one part, my
4
lord.
days.
That is only one part. But in terms of the act, my lord, he is not at liberty, my lord. And it is for the competent authority, which is the central government, to take a final decision on this, my lord.
Now you mean to say that
It is not an absolute right, my lord.
He is under the DGR, correct?
He is under DGR, my lord. He is governed by the Assam Rifles Act,
So he will be governed by Assam Rifles Act.
my lord.
And so the prescribed authority means central government.
My lord.
That is your stand.
My lord.
That unless the central government in the Ministry of Home Affairs,
My lord.
that means he has to take permission from the Ministry of Home Affairs
My lord.
with regard to resignation.
And my lord, the discretion lies with the competent authority, which is the central government, to accept the resignation or not. And there are parameters for that provided under the rules, my lord.
No, fine, the rules are fine, but then the thing is that, see, his case is that he has gone for that postgraduate.
My lord.
He's completed that.
My lord.
He's come back.
My lord.
He's due to complete 5
5
years
years.
of the bond in 30th of
My lord.
April. So the only thing that he's applied for resignation
My lord.
to enable him to join another post. Correct.
My lord.
So why do you say that it'll stand away unless he gets a green signal from the authority?
But
To whom should he make the application?
my lord, there is no problem in the application process, my lord. Application may be correct where he has submitted, my lord. But the difficulty is that there are two situations, my lord. Within 5 years, there is absolute bar, my lord.
He's not asking for resignation. He's saying post his bond period.
My lord.
Yeah, that's that he said.
Now,
Let the resignation be
now in
effective
terms of section 8, my lord, it is not an absolute right of any employee of Assam Rifle to resign. It is subject to approval. If it was within 5 years, there is no question. It is absolutely
There's no
barred.
question. But the thing is that
the
now
moment he
he's-
complete 5 years, my lord, then it comes to the discretion. Though the right may be there, my lord, but it is up to the employer whether to accept his resignation.
Do you
or
have
not.
any other instance to show that where this kind of situation has occurred before, and then like competent authority,
Yes,
granted, not the DG but the Ministry of Home Affairs.
But my instruction is that earlier one similarly situated doctor, my lord, Dr. Arup Jyoti Karmkar, he resigned and he refunded an amount of 26 lakh rupees to Assam Rifles, my lord.
No, but that was before and before the
That
bond
was
period.
before 5 years, my lord.
Then that's not similar.
But our only case is, my lord, it is not expedient, it is inexpedient, my lord, because we are facing shortage of orthopedic doctors, my lord, and
Right,
and
but
barely
then, as per
barely.
the chart, there's no fixed number of orthopedic surgeons required in Sukhovi.
My lord, there are three Assam Rifles hospital as per my instruction, my lord, and there are over 9,000 low medical category personnel in Assam Rifles, my lord. And if the doctors come, they take PG qualification, complete 5 years, and they go, my lord. They'll create the unprecedented situation in the Assam Rifles, my lord. At the sweet will, they'll take service quota, my lord.
Notwithstanding the completion of the bond and fulfill all other criteria, you're not releasing him.
As of now, my lord. Maybe we make some alternative arrangement, my lord.
On his service rights. Because even you see expediency, that is not backed up by the chart which shows the the sanction over the amount of doctors necessary. It's blank about orthopedic surgeons.
My lord, this is a force of 70,000 personnel, my lord. 9,000 are low medical category personnel in Assam Rifles. Well, we have to deal with that also, my lord. If any medical officer comes, takes the benefit of service quota for PG, my lord, and complete 5 years and then leaves, my lord. My lord, kindly appreciate how do we run the
inbuilt. The thing is that now take PG, serve for 5 years, fine.
And
that means he has discharged his liability of attaining that higher.
My lord, that is the minimum. That is the minimum liability, my lord. After that, my lord, the discretion is with the central government whether to accept somebody's resignation or not, my lord. 5 years is absolute bar, my lord. After 5 years, it is discretion.
It doesn't read that way. It sits with at 52.
My lord.
It says,
in respect to central health service, study leave may be granted for 36 months.
How much study leave do you take? 2 years?
3 years.
3 years.
3 years, okay. For crime postgraduate qualification, subject to conditions that are central, have been granted, shall execute a bond. He executed a bond.
Yeah.
5 years. So,
my lord, what I am submitting, 5 years is absolute bar. Before that, he cannot even resign.
He is not asking for that also.
But he is not asking for that, my lord.
Yeah.
But after 5 years, once he completes the bond period, my lord, then also he is subject to Assam Rifles Act, which says that he will not be at liberty to resign, my lord. He is a cadre officer, Assam Rifle. He is holding the rank of colonel, my lord.
Commandant.
Where is that prescribed authority?
In the rules, my lord. The blue flag, my lord, Rule 27.
Now, to resign the appointment, it does not say that, you mean this qualifies for both the A and B, except previous permission of the self-written writing of said authority. The requirement only to B.
B, my lord. If it considers to be inexpedient, so to do in the interest of the discipline of the force.
Yes, Mr. Sinha, right?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yeah.
Your Lordship, first of all, the resignation is governed by the Central Civil Service Pensions Rules 1972. I would like to hand over these rules to Your Lordship. I am handing over the entire book, Your Lordship. My respected senior has submitted in part. He has not submitted the entire things. Your Lordship will kindly turn to page 1841.
Can I have copy or referring to something?
No, this is a rule, CCS rules. I don't have. You can have the book from your library.
I gave you copies.
I'll give you, don't worry, sir.
No, after operation. This is the point of giving medicine.
This is a rules. It's available in the shop.
Please don't advise me. Everything is available in the shop. I'm not carrying shop with me.
I'm not supposed to give the
Please,
books to you.
please don't digress. Yes.
Your Lordship will kindly turn to page 1900. The rule starts there. In page 1841, it says that this rules is applicable to, rules is not applicable to certain departments, and the departments have been mentioned. So this Assam Rifles, which falls under the Ministry of Home Affairs, Union of India, falls under these rules. That is the first thing. The second thing is page 1900, rule 26. Has your Lordship got it?
Yes.
Forfeitures of service or resignation. Now let me say one thing, your Lordship. There are three forms of how I can relinquish my service. One is voluntary retirement, wherein I get a service benefit, that is the pensions I get, and all service benefits provided I complete a certain period of my services. The second is the NOC. In that case also I get my all services benefit. And the third is the resignation. The resignation is governed by Rule 26. Resignation from a service or a post unless it is allowed to be withdrawn in the public interest. The word is very categorical, public interest, by the appointing authority entails forfeitures of past service. So therefore my past services, everything is gone once I take up this. Then secondly, a registration shall entail forfeitures of past service.
What kind of book is this? All the spellings are wrong.
This is the Central Civil Service, your Lordship.
Who's public? What publication? This is inside registration. Look at this 26(1) also. Resignation from a service, another to the withdrawn. What does it make? No, it's absolutely no sense.
Yes, your Lordship. The spellings are wrong, your Lordship.
You take the book back.
Okay.
It's good to me have a copy. It's all pension.
Assam Pension Service, Central Civil Service Pension Rules.
CCS pension rules. I don't understand. How can a book be published like that? Right to a publisher.
Yes, your Lordship. In fact, I have also, when I purchased the book, I saw it that way. So therefore, I'll definitely say it.
Got it from the wrong shop then.
Yes, your Lord.
Yes. Resignation is registration.
Yes, your Lordship.
Anyway, yes.
Number
We are
2.
reading Rule 26.
26.
Yes.
Resignation from a service or a post unless it is allowed to be withdrawn in the public interest by the appointing authority entails forfeiture of the past service.
1 second.
Has your Lordship got it?
See, resignation of service or a post unless it's allowed to be withdrawn
Yes.
in the public interest
By the
by
appointing
an authority entails forfeiture of
past service.
past services. Yes.
So my resignation is at the cost of my service benefits, your Lordship.
Right, okay.
Fine. Now, if your Lordship. Now, number 2, a resignation shall entail forfeitures of past service if it has been submitted to take up proper permission another appointment, whether temporary or permanent, under the government where service qualifies. Now, number 3, interruption in service in case falling under sub-rule 2 due to 2 appointments being at a different station not exceeding the joining time permissible under the rules of transfer shall be governed by the grant of leave of any kind due to the government servant on the date of relief or by normal condition to the extent to which the period is not covered by leave due to him. Now, number 4, the appointing authority may permit a person to withdraw his resignation. This is as regards the withdrawal of the resignations. Now, I'll draw your Lordship's attention to Government of India's order, the last down below. Situation may arise where the application.
Where are you reading from?
I am reading your Lordship the next page, forfeiture of service after the note. There is a note, I suppose.
That note is not just from your book only, not from in this publication. You have any authority to support your submissions?
Yes, Your
Because you
Lordship.
have to understand that firstly, he's not serving in any central government establishment. He's serving in the Assam Rifles, which is the disciplined force.
Yes.
Correct. So his only contention is that if resignation is to be allowed, notwithstanding the fulfillment of the bond, it has to come with the concurrence of the prescribed authority. That is the stand taken by the
Exactly.
by the senior counsel. So you have to satisfy this court that, notwithstanding these objections that he might have, that your case directions can be issued that they release you on the completion of your bond. That's the thing.
Your Lordship, the first thing I'll come to that. Your Lordship has got it right. Your Lordship has got it
I
right.
don't know whether I got it right or wrong, but just
That I have prayed for a resignation from a future date.
right.
Now the Supreme Court supports in that case, in my case. Supreme Court has categorically stated
Let's
that.
see the judgment.
Yes, Your Lordship.
It brings some clarity.
On future date. Get this judgment. 2019-14 SCC.
Maybe the project. Ano kaya hindi? 18. Yan pa niya, and then I 22. Dapat 18. Am I 22? Yes.
I'll read from para 8, Your Lordship.
Yes.
The relevant portion is at para 16, page 500.
Para 8.
Let's start from para 8, Your Lordship. It is apparent that from a bare reading of the provisions contained. I'm sorry, has Your Lordship got it?
This is LIC with Sheelal Meena.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Para 8 says LIC agree by this order.
No, it says it is apparent from a bare reading.
Where are you reading from then?
It is 2019-14 SCC 492.
Yes, 479.
No, I'm sorry. This judgment, Your Lordship. Para 8, page 496.
Yes.
It is apparent from a bare reading of the provisions contained in the Standing Order 18 that a workman has a right to resign from the services by giving a notice of a period as prescribed under Standing Order 17, which provide termination of services by serving 30 days notice upon a permanent workman and 7 days notice with respect to workman who is on provision, and temporary workman by serving 24 hours notice. Thus, for the permanent employee, a period of 30 days is provided to terminate or to resign as apparent from the conjoint reading of the provision of section Standing Order such and such. Now, 9. Clause 2 of the Standing Order 18 provides that in case of resignation is with immediate effect or at any time before the
Now you're reading which act? This is a Workman's Act. This is which act? This Standing Order.
This is a standing order of the
Industrial Employment Standing Order.
Yes, Your Lordship.
How will be applicable to this case?
I'm coming to this. The law is like this, Your Lordship. My service rules, CCS rules, also provides for resignation.
It means the parameteria.
The principle of law will be in parameter, Your Lordship.
In this judgment refers to this industrial.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Industrial employment standing orders, correct?
Yes, Your Lordship.
Yes, so continue. How will it apply?
The law will apply to that effect that you cannot stop somebody from resigning. It's a right.
Okay.
I'm coming to that, Your Lordship. Clause 2 of the Standing Order 18 provides that in case of resignation is with immediate effect or at any time before the expiry of notice period, acceptance of resignation is required. Acceptance is not required in case a notice has been given of 30 days. It is right of a workman to serve as a resignation tendered by him shall be effective or operative with exception if at any time when such resignation is tendered, disciplinary proceeding action is pending against him or is intended to be proposed to be taken against him by the appropriate authority, unless the company decide to accept the resignation. In our opinion, from a bare reading of the provisions contained in Standing Order 18, it is clear that a permanent employee has a right to resign from his services by giving a notice period of 30 days as prescribed under Standing Order 17 and is entitled to obtain a certificate from the employer for the service period has been rendered. Clause 2 of the Standing Order 18 provides that in case of resignation is submitted with immediate effect or at any time before the expiry of notice period, acceptance is necessary. Acceptance of resignation is not required in case of notice has been given of 30 days. If it would be operative and effective on the lapse of the period. It is right of a workman to serve an employer and to resign also by serving a notice of 30 days. So it says that I have a right to resign and the employer is bound to accept that. The bond to serve was only for 5 years. In my case, Your Lordship, the bond was for 5 years. As stipulated in the order of his appointment, the period of bond to serve was admittedly over. There is no standing order or rule which puts a fetter on an employee.
That's exactly, it qualifies the very statement, because what he's shown is the Assam Rifle Rules and Act.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So how do you overcome that? That is the only question of the court.
No, what does it say, Your Lordship? It does not say. I am not saying that you allow me to go now.
No, what does it say? Regarding expediency and permission from the prescribed authority, that point you kindly meet.
Yes, Your Lordship. Your Lordship will kindly see in that case.
This one, what does it say? 11 said there's no standing order rule which puts a fetter on the employee to resign. See? There's no other standing order. That means in this particular case,
yes, Your
there's
Lordship.
no other statute or any other rule that prevents the resignation of the employee. They won't apply to your case where they've put up
Your Lordship will kindly come to
objection with regard to the applicability of the Assam rules under which you are bound.
Your Lordship, in my case, on the last date, I have categorically submitted it is the DG who is supposed to forward my application to the Ministry of Home Affairs. It is not the DIG. DIG is only the appropriate authority to forward it.
No matter, whoever, once the application is gone, but the only courts examine is whether they are right in not granting
Your Lordship will
the
kindly
NOC to you, that's all.
Page 76.
If we see that the decision not to grant NOC to you is arbitrary or is based on other extraneous considerations, then the court interfere. But if the non-grant NOC is based on due procedure and process, then you have no case.
I am not seeking for NOC as on date.
No.
Yes, Your Lordship. Page 75, Your Lordship, of my writ petition. Page 76 is the forwarding, Your Lordship. Annexure 12, Collie. This is the forwarding applications along with every documents that has been forwarded. And the last one is K, recommendation of the DIG. Medical Superintendent, who is my head at Sukovi, Nagaland. So that is at page 90. Has Your Lordship got it?
Yes.
Recommendation of the DIG Medical Superintendent such and such Sukovi on application submitted by Army Commandant Dr. Madhurya Bhattacharya of Sukovi for resignation from service. Such and such Commandant Dr. Madhurya Bhattacharya has been interviewed by me and problems as stated by the officers in the applications are genuine. I recommend that the resignation submitted by the officer be accepted by the competent authority and the officers be released from the service with effect from 1st May 2020.
The DG. According to the DG.
DG, Your Lordship. So this application was forwarded, and accordingly the DIG should have forwarded it to the DG. However, the DIG.
Now,
yes, Your Lordship.
This is not the DIG Medical Superintendent is some JC NL. Now Dr. C. Rajkumar, who's C. Rajkumar?
C. Rajkumar is the DIG, Your Lordship, Director of
So
medical.
It is not a competent authority.
No, it is the DG.
Then let the DG consider it.
Your Lordship, I would like to further refer to the rules, Your Lordship, of the CCS rules, Your Lordship.
No, courts limiting the entire discourse to that part. Whether who's the competent authority to give you the.
It is the DG, Your Lordship. I'll just refer.
Resignation, that's all.
Your Lordship.
So the DG then he has not come before the DG. He has been refused by the IG. Then he should have taken it further.
No, Your Lordship. I have written an application to the DIG, to the DG, for his personal
Where's the
intervention.
application?
Additional affidavit. Where is the additional affidavit?
Where's the application here?
Just a minute, Your Lordship. It is in my additional affidavit, Your Lordship. Has Your Lordship got it?
Page 8.
Page 7 and page 8. Your Lordship, when nothing was happening, I wrote to the DG.
So, Dr. Mozika, he is a competent authority to examine this thing. He has not taken a call on it.
In fact, I have written an application to give a person entrant.
The DG is the competent authority, not the ministry.
Central government, my lord. My lord, kindly come to page 88, my lord, of the writ petition.
Of
the writ petition.
88.
88.
Yes.
But this is an undertaking signed by him, my lord. Para B, my lord. I further declare that once my request for resignation from service is accepted by the authority MHA, Ministry of Home Affairs, my lord. He knows it very well, my lord. The competent authorities.
Who is the competent authority? Central Court doesn't know.
Ministry of Home Affairs.
No, DG, Your Lordship, but I cannot give him an application directly. It has to be routed through the proper channel. So DIG Medical at
It's very difficult for the court. We just want to pin who's the person, who's the competent authority, prescribed authority.
Your Lordship,
who's to grant a resignation to approve, say yes or no.
I'm making it clear.
And once they make a decision, then a court will examine whether the decision is correct or not. We're looking into the law. That's
Your Lordship, the DG will forward it to the Ministry of Home Affairs.
Fine, but then we have to examine. It has to be speaking order, correct?
Yes.
Whatever has happened in your case is that you put it up before the DIG medicine, whatever.
Yes.
And he's forwarded it saying that, to reject it.
It has to go through a proper channel, Your Lordship.
It's gone to proper channel, but then there's no final decision as yet in your matter.
Right, Your Lordship.
Why have not implemented negrims?
Yes, Your Lordship, negrims are not agreed by any of the decision of the negrim.
Not agree, but the thing is that they have to be on board so that suppose you need an extension of the time allowed to you to submit your joining, whatever, then they have to be on board. You'll need an affidavit, Dr. Mozika. You have to clarify who's the competent authority. It goes on the impression that it's been a final rejection of your application. It's not so.
No, he has rejected at his level instead of forwarding.
88, yes, it's not so.
He has rejected it at his own level, Your Lordship.
Own level, correct. But then he's not a competent authority according to
Your
you.
Lordship.
Then,
in fact, I have made a categorical statement to that effect.
Reject or allow.
In fact, Your Lordship, I have made a categorical.
Will it be lawful for an incompetent authority to reject or terminate or then?
That is my precise case. I have made a statement to that effect, Your Lordship, in my writ petition.
That is inconsequential. I don't understand it.
Kindly give me 3 days time. I'll file a detailed affidavit.
Your Lordship, but you please, what do you call? You see, this court trying to help you, but we can't pass orders like to ask for compliance from other authorities which are to join if they're not party here before this court. That's the only thing. If made them party, they could have appeared and would have said yes. They would transfer it back to there that this is going on. That they extend the time to allow you to join. The court's prepared to give in that also.
In fact, Your Lordship, if I may humbly pray, Your Lordship. Your Lordship may also direct them to issue me an NOC, which I can submit it today. That will be subject that in the interim protection.
The whole subject matter petition, allowed petition by directing an interim without an affidavit.
My prayer is that allow my resignation to go. Your Lordship will kindly allow me to show that wherein the Supreme Court has said that you can go on resignation on a future date. And the CCS rules which says, I'll just place it before Your Lordship. It has not been placed in a proper manner. Let me place it, Your Lordship.
My Lord, there is no overwhelming case for a stay, my Lord. I kindly grant me 3 days time.
Fine, Your Lordship will hear me. Your Lordship will kindly hear me for a moment.
We will correct it in the orders when it comes. If regarding your joining, if you succeed, then they will make that allowance that, the negligence will consider in view of the pendency of the case.
Your Lordship will kindly see 53.
See, Mr. Singha, sorry, you have not been able to satisfy the court. And number one. Number two, you not satisfy the court with regard to the application of the rules, right? Because the Assam Rifles Act and rules are there. Number two is that you have not come clear who's the competent authority. You have come against an impugn order which you say is incompetent to pass an order. Fine, that can be set aside.
What I have stated in my writ petition is that Your Lordship will kindly allow me to make my submission.
Especially today to allow Learned Dr. M. Mozika and DSGI to come forth with instructions in the matter. Stop. Today, next paragraph. Today, Senior Council has placed before the court the Assam Rifles Act and accompanying rules to show that resignation will be subject to Rule 27, wherein at sub-rule 3 thereof, situations have been given wherein the central government may refuse to permit an officer to resign. It has been further submitted that the acceptance of the resignation also has to be by the prescribed authority. He submits that the resignation of the writ petitioner, the acceptance reason having not been considered as yet by the prescribed authority, may be allowed to file an affidavit to bring on record the instructions which have been placed today. Stop. Mr. Singha, learned counsel for the petitioner, has vehemently argued that by the application of the CCS pension rules, there can be no impediment to the resignation, to the application of resignation of the writ petitioner. He further submits that the resignation is not sought to be made effective within the bond period, but is for a future date. So he therefore prays that at this stage itself, the respondents be directed to issue an NOC which will enable the writ petitioner to present the same before the Negrims,
because today is the last date,
to enable him to join his new employment. More so today being the last day granted by Negrims.
Your Lordship, I'll just correct one thing. They have not asked me to join, they have asked me to submit the NOC by 10 days. So at least that will serve the purpose.
Last line. No, at the stage itself, the council prays, Yes. Before the, as today is last date allowed for presentation or for submission of the NOC. Stop. But this court has heard the learned counsel for the parties and also examined the materials which have been placed for consideration. Has heard submission so and so. On hearing the parties, it appears that the order impugned in the writ petitioner,
Page 91, Your Lordship.
No, before that. On examination of the order impugned and as concurred to by the councils, it appears that the same has been issued by the DIG, Director DIR (med), who is not the competent authority, not a competent prescribed authority to consider the application for resignation of the writ petitioner. In fact, it is noted that the said letter, the said impugned letter, will only be part of the materials which shall be placed for consideration before the competent authority, inasmuch as a recommendation issued by another DIG,
Medical.
DIG, then bracket MET, Superintendent, SUPDT, recommends the acceptance of the application for resignation. Stop. In the face, in this, on a query from the court, on a query from the court, it is not clear from the parties, from the councils, as to who is the competent authority, inasmuch as the Learned Counsel petitioner has categorically submitted that it is the Director General Assam Rifles, whereas Dr. N. Muzika has maintained that the same has to go for consideration before the Ministry of Home Affairs. So, next paragraph. In a considered view of the court, the matter cannot be effectively adjudicated presently, even for a consideration of any interim prayer. Stop is therefore directed that the respondents file an affidavit within 3 days to clarify the matter. List on so and so.
Your
You have to
Lordship,
be clear, you have to come prepared, yes.
Your Lordship, the only thing is that the CCS rule says that.
Please don't argue the order has been passed.
Item number 2.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
Please, Lordship.
Yes, Mr.
Lordship, is a contempt petition, Lordship, for non-compliance of a Lordship's order and judgment dated 22/25.
What's the matter about?
It's for passing an order for exonerating me from my disciplinary proceedings. Page 8, Lordship.
My lord, there was an applicant, there was a DPC pending, my lord, here. Lordship has given us time to dispose of the
3 weeks'
DPC,
time, Lordship, was
passing of
granted.
order.
Where's the order?
My lord, I have been informed it has been already been passed. I believe the communication has not reached him, but very recently, Wednesday, my
Then
lord.
we take heard Mr. Karkarang, Learned Counsel petitioner. You should notice MSR Kolni is present, except notice on behalf of the respondents. Stop. MS Kolni has submitted that in compliance with the order dated 20/02/2025 passed by this court in
WPC
451/2024, necessary orders
My lord, has
also
been
already
disposed of,
been
my lord.
passed. Yes, for which perhaps the petitioner may not be aware. He prays for 1 week's time to bring the same on record. Just after 1 week, yes.
Lordship.
Item number 3.
Lordship, this matter pertains to the regularization of few members under the All Nehu Workers Union belonging to Category C.
What
Unfortunately,
workers union?
All Nehu Workers Union.
It's a new organization.
I'm not sure.
Where's the
Your Lordship, actually-
where's the certificate of registration? Oh yeah.
That's annexure 1, Your Lordship. Unfortunately, Your Lordship, Accounting Council is P.O.bin here. So he was directed me if we can take up this matter on Monday for motion again, Your Lordship.
We're not asking for interim orders.
Yes, sir, Your Lordship.
Is your name?
A. Dakhar, Your Lordship.
My lord,
Yeah,
this is all right. I'll obtain instruction because this is a case, my lord, that secretary, he is not from Nehu.
Who's getting?
President, one who is represented by one Mr. Napoleon.
But he's the president of the trade union.
President of the union.
He is not from Nehu.
Doesn't matter. You file your objection.
Yes, yes, I'll file.
Yes, heard Mr.
A. Dakhar, Your Lordship.
Petitioner. You should notice Mr. S.N. with so and so is present, except on behalf of the respondent 1 and 2. No further is called for. Just after 2 weeks for obstructions affidavit.
Much obliged.
Item number 4.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes.
My lord, the matter here is with regards to lump sum compensation, my lord. For the lump sum compensation, my lord.
Lump sum compensation.
For the disability contracted by the petitioner during the course of service in Assam Rifles, my lord. My lord, what has happened that, my lord, the petitioner was enrolled in Assam Rifle in the year 1981, my lord. My lord, in the year 2011, my lord, the petitioner was medically boarded out from service on the ground of low medical category, my lord. My lord, the petitioner accepted the same, my lord. My lord, what has happened that last year, my lord, that is 2024, my lord, the Assam Rifle has started an exercise, my lord, whereby which they have started granting lump sum compensation to the personnel who were boarded out from service on the ground of low medical category.
What's it called? Compensation? Is a scheme?
My lord, there is no such rule with regards to the same.
No, it's a scheme.
Just exercise the Assam Rifle is conducting, my lord.
Where is that? You see? You annex it here.
My lord, we have the impugned letter, which is at page 64, my lord, followed by the typed copy.
64.
64, followed by the typed copy on page 65, my lord. Annexure 9, my lord.
Okay. So you say you have permanent disability.
My lord.
And for that you have to go for review medical examination.
My lord, what has happened that our contention is, my lord, I was treated in parity with the personnel who had also boarded out from the... In parity, my lord, in equality, that those personnel who were boarded out along with me, my lord, they were in the permanent category, but I was also discharged from the service, my lord. Now, my lord, when the Assam Rifle is granting some sort of benefits, my lord, are being deprived of the same, my lord, stating that I belong to the temporary category, my lord.
Yes. Yeah, Dr. Mojika, you accept notice. Yes. Your name?
H. Yadav, my lord.
Yadav.
Yes, my lord.
So that's H. Yadav and counsel petition.
I'll have to.
Issue notice. Dr. N. Mojika, DLGI will so and so. Is present, except on behalf of all the respondents. No friend was called for. Just after 3 weeks for instructional affidavit.
Item number 5.
Similar matter.
Yeah.
Similar matter.
Both low medical category.
Yes, my lord.
But there is very clear permanent disability is already there.
No, but this is slightly different. Here, what happened, my lord, that compulsory retirement exercise is carried out annually, my lord. So those who are some integrity issues, my lord, or low medical category, they are boarded out under Rule 48 of the CCS rules, my lord. Now, this lump sum compensation is only for those who suffer from disability, permanent disability.
That is what.
Item number 6.
Obliged, my lord.
Yes,
yes, Lordship. Here I am challenging the appointment of the respondent number 6, Lordship. Here, Lordship, my Lord, kindly, yes,
Teacher.
come to page 15, Lordship. That is the advertisement, Lordship.
15.
The type copy will be in page 16, Lordship.
Yeah, the government school.
This is the aided school, Lordship. That is as per the government norms, qualification general BA Hindi with BA advanced. Salary as per so and so.
Teacher.
Yes, Lordship. Date of interview will be notified through SMS and WhatsApp, Lordship. Now the advertisement was published in 19/12/2023. Now, Lordship, till November, they were not given any notice asking for interview, Lordship. Yes, Lordship. Then the petitioner personally approached to some of the managing committee members. Then they informed that the post has already been filled up without
pursued with this advertisement.
Yes, Lordship. But there was no interview, Lordship. There was no interview, and moreover, the private respondent, he is not qualified. He is not B.Ed, Lordship.
Yes.
And there is a circular, Lordship, will find at page 24, Lordship.
Yes.
Page 24, Lordship. The type copy will be at page 25. This is from the Directorate, Lordship. This has been issued to all the inspector of school. The content of the letter is like this, Lordship. On the subject cited above, I am to state that the improvement of the quality of education is that desired to implement the NCT standing guidelines, which are mandatory, which prescribe that all the teachers in secondary level are to be graduate with B.Ed.
Your petitioner is graduate with B.Ed.
Yes, Lordship.
Yes.
And she has applied for the post also, but it has never happened.
I mean, never, no advertisement.
No advertisement,
Backdoor employment.
backdoor, yes, Lordship.
I'll accept notice on behalf of respondent 1 to 3, 1, 2 and 3, Your Lordship.
What about 4?
4, 5 and 6, there is private Lordship.
Third, Mr. S.A. Sheikh, Learned Counsel for the petitioner. The appointment was done when? Where's the appointment?
That is, Lordship will find face, Lordship, Annexure 5, Lordship, 21, Lordship.
Already appointed?
Yes, Lordship.
Since?
May, Lordship, 6 May 2024.
Oh.
I was waiting that they will intimate me with regard to the interview, Lordship. That has never happened. Then November, I personally met some of the members of the managing committee.
This Respondent 6 has been approved by the government?
Approved because no Kulu, Lordship.
Yes,
that is why I sought for, if any.
Yes, issue notice, Mr. H. Abraham, Leonard GE is present except on behalf of respondents 1, 2 and 3. Notice to issue to the remaining respondents in 3 days. Just after
3 weeks, sir.
3 weeks.
I'll oblige, Your Lordship.
Since May 24 appointed, you didn't know?
No, Lordship.
Item number 7.
May I please, Your Lordship?
Yes, Mr. Hassan.
My Lord, this is with regard to the Gambura, my Lord. Gambura of Haribhanga Part 1, Part 2 and Chorbatapara, my Lord. 3 plays, my Lord.
Haribhanga?
Haribhanga Part 1, Part 2 and Chorbatapara, my Lord. Under West Garo Hills District, my Lord. My Lord, before going into the facts, my Lord, I'll just brief the history, my Lord. The petitioner's brother, my Lord, now he is deceased. His brother was appointed in the year 1985, my Lord, by the...
Whose brother? Your brother?
Petitioner's brother, my Lord. Yes, my Lord. Now he is deceased, my Lord. By the GHADC, my Lord, as the Gambura of the 3 villages, my Lord.
Okay, just say 1, 2, 3.
Yes, my Lord. 1, 2, 3, my Lord. Yes. Then, my Lord, in the year 1994, GHADC had issued order dated 15 January 1994, whereby Chorbatapara village was separated from Haribhanga.
Village, from 1 and 2.
Yes, my Lord.
Okay, then.
Then another order was also issued, whereby the function of the petitioner's brother was ceased, my Lord. Then he approached before the Honorable High Court of Guwahati, Shillong Bench, my Lord, in the writ petition number, my Lord, 267 in the year 2004, my Lord. Then, my Lord, the order was set aside. And thereafter, my Lord, GHADC has revoked the 2 order, my Lord. The 1 order, my Lord, whereby the Chorbatapara was separated and created for separate Gambura, that order was revoked, my Lord. Thereafter, my Lord, in the year 2021, the petitioner's brother died and post fell vacant, my Lord. The post of Gambura fell vacant. Then petitioner conducted a general meeting. In that general meeting, the stakeholders, the villagers had participated from both the villages, my Lord, and passed resolution. And looking into the past records for voluntary service from the petitioner's family, the petitioner was appointed anonymously, voted for Gamburaship for the 3 villages. Accordingly, the same were submitted before the GHADC.
Was it approved?
Yes, my Lord. They passed resolution. They voted for the petitioner for the Gamburaship of the 3 villages, my Lord. And accordingly, the same were forwarded, submitted before the GHADC, my Lord. Then GHADC, my Lord, appointed the petitioner herein for the period of 6 months, my Lord, interim
What are
Gambura.
3 villages? 1, 2 and 3?
No, my Lord. Interestingly, for the 2 villages, my Lord, Haribhanga 1 and Haribhanga 2. Okay. And for the Chorbatapara, separate private respondent number 4 was appointed. Thereafter, my Lord, kindly see annexure, my Lord, 5, my Lord, at page 28, my Lord. The few vested interested person had filed complaint before the GHADC. GHADC, after receiving the complaint, my Lord, they have passed a decision, my Lord, passed an order, my Lord. My Lord, kindly see annexure 6.
This case has come here before?
Yes, my Lord.
Yes.
Yes, my Lord.
Then what happened?
Then, my Lord, they have decided, my Lord. GHADC has decided. May I read, my Lord?
25.
Page 29, my Lord. Annexure 6, my Lord.
Yes.
Page 29.
Yes.
May I read, my Lord?
Yes.
With reference to the subject cited above, I am to inform you that the Executive Committee of the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council, Tura, has decided not to consider your prayer for creation of Gambura at Chorbatapara in the meeting held on
So
1/12/20.
Rejected.
Yes, that is the complaint filed by some vested person, my lord. Thereafter, my lord, my Gambura-ship was pending for appointment for the 3 villages. I approached before this honorable court, my lord. My lord, I approached this honorable court by filing 2 writ petition, my lord. One writ petition, my lord, being registered as 181 of 2022, and another one is 410 of 2023, my lord.
Okay.
Then my lord has disposed of both the writ petition, my lord. White order dated 2/2/2024, and another is, my lord, 7/2/2024, with the direction to the GHADC to dispose of the representation pending before the GHADC.
Yes.
Thereafter, after that, my lord, the impugn order was passed, my lord.
What is the impugn order?
My lord, in impugn order, my lord, I was appointed as the Gambura of 2 village, Haribhanga Part 1 and Part 2, for the period of 6 months. And further,
your contention is that this Chorbatapara should not exist at all as separate village.
My lord,
3, 1, 2, and 3 should be under your family only.
Yes, my lord. No, my lord, the 3 villages from inception, these 3 villages are governed by one Gambura, my lord.
But then, administrative exigency, they might consider,
my lord, my case, my lord, my case for the impugn order.
Even if there's 3 villages, should be headman for all of them.
My lord, yeah. My case is of 2-fold, my lord, for the impugn order, my lord. Number 1 is, my lord, the impugn order. In the impugn order, my lord, if my lord allows me to read, my lord, kindly.
Yes.
My lord, the second paragraph I'll read, my lord.
Yes.
Following the direction of the Honorable High Court of Meghalaya for examination and disposal of the aforesaid representation, both parties have been summoned. Parties also taken necessary steps in this regard. This court also heard the submissions of the counsels for the respective parties. As a matter of fact, it is to be noted that Chorbatapara village had been duly created as a separate Gambura village, White order number 229 dated Tura 15 January 1994 of the Executive Committee GHADC Tura, which is still in force subsequently.
So order the challenge that 15.
My lord, that order already been revoked, my lord, by the order passed by the Honorable High Court of Guwahati, Shillong bench.
Yes, Mr. D.
My lord, I have to take instruction because few things it appears that few links are missing in this matter. Because the Guwahati High Court judgment is also not there, my lord. What is the order?
You not annexed it here.
I'm annexed, my lord.
My lord.
Yes, my lord. Annexed, my lord. Yes, my lord. Annexed.
No, that order 94 is under challenge.
1994 order is not under challenge.
My lord,
then?
Annexed 2, my lord. The Guwahati.
Okay. Was it challenged or was it set aside or was it revoked?
My lord, the operative portion, my lord. Operative portion, my lord, at para 4, page 19, my lord.
No, but it refers to 7/7/24. What he referred to in impugn orders 15 January 94.
Yes, yes, my lord.
You get instructions.
But that order,
Assam Leonard Council petitioner, issue notice. Mr. SD is present, accepts notice on behalf of respondents 1, 2, and 3. Notice issue respondent number 4 within 3 days. Just up to 2 weeks, yes.
15 January 1994 order is not there, my lord.
Yes, you
should. It is there, my lord. I have annexed, my lord. 15 January, I have annexed, my lord. Annex 1, my lord.
That's not been challenged. You said that
order,
jurisdictional high court.
That order need not be challenged. That order revoked by the GHADC, my lord.
That revocation order is also not included.
Is annexed, my lord.
Let them come instructions.
I'll oblige, my lord.
May it please, Lordship.
Yes,
Lordship, this matter pertains to a Darbar, Lordship, which is scheduled to be convened tomorrow, Lordship. Lordship, this Darbar, Lordship, there was a direction from this Honorable Court in the earlier round, Lordship, which is at page 47, Lordship. Page 47. 46, Lordship, Annexure 9, Lordship. And the yes, Lordship, and the operative part is at.
Read the order. What was the direction?
Lordship, kindly see the date, Lordship, is 26 to 2025, Lordship. And the operative part is at paragraph 5, Lordship. Accordingly, it is directed that the respondent number 3, Lordship, the headman, Lordship, shall convene a village Darbar of Urksau, Pathau village within a period of 2 months from the date of this order by allowing all the bona fide village residents to participate in the same, and the petitioner is also directed to fully cooperate with the Darbar in this regard, Lordship. Now, Lordship, pursuant to this order, Lordship, in this respondent number 3, Lordship, has issued this notice at page 49, Lordship, which is impugned in this petition, Lordship. Annexure 10.
Yes.
This is the type copy, Lordship, the translated copy. May I read, Lordship?
Yeah.
Urksha Pathau, important notice. The village committee, after receiving an order from the Honorable High Court or from the Honorable Court, has issued this notice notifying the names of the residents who are eligible to participate in the upcoming village Darbar, Lordship. So, Lordship, there's a list. What he has done, Lordship, he prepared his own list and allowing only those names who appeared in the list to participate in the village Darbar. And Lordship, over and above the electoral list, Lordship, there is an electoral list which is...
That means this one, any residents whose names are missing, incorrect name, surname, is from the list only. Where's the list?
Lordship, the list is there, Lordship. The list is in the subsequent page, Lordship. Kindly come to page number 53, Lordship. This is the type copy, Lordship.
So this is the list given, and so only for correction of these names he is issued a notice.
Lordship, only these names. And Lordship, there is we have annexed
your names on the list.
Lordship, the names of the representatives are not in the list, Lordship. That's and then kindly come to this electoral list, Lordship, in Annexure 12, Lordship, page 132.
132.
Yes, Lordship. And Lordship, instead of publishing this list, Lordship, he has created his own list, Lordship. This
is the district council electoral roll,
Lordship.
So
this is Urksau Pathau.
If the made list of electors should be as per the district council electoral roll.
Lordship.
But he's made his own voters list.
His own voters list, Lordship. So
this for the first time, my lord, in a village Darbar, the electoral roll is being prepared. I don't know how.
Keeping out the people who don't support him from the list.
It would appear so.
It appears
well,
so,
on instructions, the district council also is ready to appoint an observer because there's an enmity.
They have, the first basic objection to the named residents of the voters list, they have to be allowed to file the objections.
Lordship, and Lordship, according
of the names.
According to the rules also, Lordship, it says that all adults should be allowed.
Whatever, then the elections are to be, the Dharma to be stayed.
Yeah, Lordship. It's a missed case, Lordship.
Third, Mr. P. Tahar, the council petitioner, issue notice. Mr. T.T. Dingdol, senior counsel, special counsel for HDC is present, accept notice on behalf of respondents.
One
and two.
1 and 2.
Notice issue to the remaining respondents within 3 days. Stop the grievance of the petitioner is that the respondent number 3.
Respondent number 3 and 4, Lordship.
Yes,
3 and 4.
3 and 4. Who are stated to be either the headman, secretary, or who are
the headman and the secretary, Lordship.
Secretary of Urksau Wapatha village and the Rajabang Karimship have totally misdirected themselves in the implementation of an order dated 26/2/2025 passed by this court in WPC number 422 of 2024. The next parameter, Tidhar submits that as per the directions of this court, the headman was to convene the village Darbar of Urksau Wapatha village within a period of 2 months from the date of the order by allowing all the bona fide village residents to participate in the same. What has happened, however, he submits, is that the respondent number 3 has generated his own list of the residents who are to attend the Darbar, which is annexed Annexure 11.
Lordships.
to the petition, and that the petitioner who is a bona fide resident has not been included in said list. The further submits that if any list is to be prepared, the same should have followed the official district council electoral roll of the voters for the said village. He therefore prays that the action of respondent 3 being absolutely illegal and contravention of the orders of this court, the Darbar be stayed for a time being. Stop. For Mr. T. Dingo, Leonard Senior Counsel appearing for the response 1 and 2 has fairly submitted that it appears that the respondent number 3 has generated its own list, and as such further instructions are required as to the course of action that respondent 1 and 2 will take in this regard. Upon hearing of the counsel about the parties and examining the materials as placed, it is seen that a prima facie case has been made out for issuance of interim orders. As much as it appears, the orders of this court have been misinterpreted by respondent number 3. Stop. Next paragraph. Accordingly, till the next date, when's the voters' notice for Darbar?
Lordship, they are formally announced, Lordship.
Yes.
But the list was published.
The next date, further, what is this? The next date, the notice dated 17/4/2025 shall not be given effect to, and no village Darbar to elect the headman to hold elections for the village office bearers shall be, village Darbar shall be held. Stop. Just after 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Yes. On so.
Obliged, Lordship, deeply obliged.
Daily list item number 1.
Well, there is a contempt matter where appeal is pending regarding that reinstatement.
Yes. What happened to the appeal?
Appeal is supposed to be taken up, my lord. We made a last time. We made a joint request to take up the matter after 3 weeks, my lord.
Just after 3 weeks, and yes, to avoid any outcome of the appeal.
Item number 2.
Please.
Yes.
Please, Your Lordships. Your Lordships, the order has not been complied with.
Yes, what is the problem?
Lordship, order has been complied. Kindly see the order passed by the Honorable Court. In this, it has been complied, Lordship. The operative portion of the judgment at page number 22 of the contempt petition.
What is the direction?
And there was a direction. May I read, Lordship?
22.
22 of the
Value of the petition of the petition.
Of the contempt petition.
Yes.
In view of the facts and circumstances of the case, the respondents are therefore directed to consider the case of the petitioner for treating his appointment to the post of scientist C, NILET, in a substantive permanent capacity with effect from 8/10/2010, the date the petitioner joined, pursuant to the offer of appointment dated 10 August 2010. Lordship, we have considered, we have constituted the committee, and committee after formalize all the...
Have you filed affidavit?
We have already filed the compliance affidavit, and I think it is on record.
Yes. Why? How do you see it's been complied with?
Yes. Yeah. Then we have constituted the committee, Lordship. Kindly permit me. And committee has operating all these formalities and then recommended to the respondent number 1 in contempt petition. Respondent number 1 sent us a letter. In this, I have annexed in the contempt petition. Kindly see page number 5 of my compliance affidavit.
When did you file an affidavit?
Lordship.
7th. Okay. Yes. Page 5.
Page 5 of the letter of ministry. In this para 2, the matter has been examined, and in this regard, opinion of the ministry are as per below. As per the NILET committee's report, the 8 implies we followed the judgment in the letter and spirit. Not only this petitioner, only all the implies. The 8 employees of the Shillong Center may be considered for regularization by NILAT as their case has been recommended by the committee constituted for the purpose.
Okay.
The case of the regularization of 2 employees in Hindi cadre in Delhi Center may be considered by NILAT after the post will be approved. We have actually, there are 11 employees by the Department of the Expenditure. In this regard, NILAT is requested to submit a proposal for sending the same to Department of Expenditure for seeking approval. Now, para 3 is in regard to the petitioner. With regard to the case of Sri Gordon K. Nonki, scientist C, since the matter has been decided by the Honorable High Court, therefore ABC Division has no comments of the offer. NILAT may undertake further course of action accordingly. Now, we have filed the compliance affidavit. My learned friend pointed out para 10th of this our compliance affidavit. Then in this we have mentioned in this regard is submitted that a proposal for regularization of the petitioner is being prepared and will be submitted to ABC Division according to the letter of the ministry on file shortly for seeking the. Now we have already sent the proposal. If Lordship appreciate the fact, this procedure takes time.
That's why you mean like everything's on track.
Lordship?
Everything's on track, only waiting for the final conclusion of realization. Is that correct?
Your Lordship, they have not taken...
not complied for in which manner?
Your Lordship, no concrete action has been taken, Your Lordship. They've not communicated anything also to the petitioner that any action has been taken.
He's still in service, correct?
Yes, Your Lordship.
He's in service and we have already...
Okay, will you sit after 3 weeks?
Lordship, then my submission is that.
Yes. Because we expect that by the next date, the order should have been...
Yes, Your Lordship.
Lordship, my submission is that. This procedure takes time. That's why Honorable High Court, when they passed this order in the writ petition, did not prescribe within this time limitation. Now we have written to the ministry and ministry...
So by your estimate, how long will it take, Mr. Rai, correct? Yes.
That's why my submission is that.
So,
the minister is the chairman of governing council, and we have written that. Now it will take. I think
how long will it take according to your estimate? How long?
My submission, my prayer is that after post this matter after 6 weeks, 7 weeks, then it may be concrete action may be come here.
Mr. Rai submits that as the compliance is underway and there is no willful violation out of this court, the matter will sit after 4 weeks.
Not 4 weeks, Lordship.
Okay, 5 weeks, yes.
Your Lordship, I'd just like to point out that the writ petition was disposed in December of 22, Your Lordship, and the appeal was disposed in December of 23.
You'll get all your whatever benefits you'll get, that will come, don't worry.
Lordship, in the second week of June if possible.
No, 5 weeks, yes.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Otherwise, you don't want to make anyone appear personally here. That's the only thing.
But we are in process, Lordship.
That's what. So explain the process.
Please,
that's just the whole. Just observing that we don't want to make an officer stand here.
Please, Lordship. Please.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Yes. Why didn't appear last time?
I'm not well.
Not well.
Yes.
Where's Mr. Shongwan?
Having some personal difficulty, Your Lordship.
Yes.
That's one number.
Lordship, in this matter, I pray 2 weeks' time, Lordship, to file rejoinder affidavit.
All are file affidavits?
All are filed.
Your Lordship.
Yes, as prayed, 2 weeks' time allowed to the council to file rejoinder list after.
All right.
Item number 4.
Yes, Mr. Tasgupta. Where's the affidavit?
But I have not filed affidavit, but the matter can be disposed of, my lord. This is not
ready.
No substantive defense.
Yes. What's the matter about?
But here what happened, my lord? You submit.
Matter is this: tribunal has set aside the order of the adjudicating authority by Annexure 6, my lord, 56, 63. That is 63. Seizure has been
Page?
Page 63.
Okay.
Seizure set aside and appeal allowed. And government also accepted.
So apply the same ratio of the earlier case passed by the school, Tanpui.
Yes, my lord.
Yeah, correct, Dr. Mojika?
Yeah. So,
my lord, here what happened, my lord? 4 trucks of betel nut were seized from the the owners of the 4 trucks, my lord, the trucks were also seized by the Customs Department, my lord.
Yes.
Now the owner of the betel nut, my lord, after prolonged litigation, finally succeeded in getting the penalty order quashed, my lord.
You mean to say that those trucks are connected to the other case?
no,
same. No.
This is only for this.
No.
That
is it connected to the other case?
No.
That 60 lakhs ordered order to be
No,
paid to you?
no. That's different.
That is a different.
Okay.
That is
Yes,
a
this is
different.
a different one.
But 4 trucks of betel nut were seized, and the 4 trucks were also seized. Now the owners of trucks are different, my lord, and the owner of betel nut was different. The owner of betel nut challenged the order of original order, and so somehow final conclusion was that he succeeded in that, my lord. And so the provisional amount that basically he was exonerated of all the charges. The owner of the betel nut, my lord. Now the question comes back to the owners of the trucks, my lord.
Yeah, 3 trucks. Another.
Wait, yes, then.
Because the owners of trucks have also got the trucks released on submission of some kind of bond before the customs authorities. So now they seek, my lord, that the bond which they have submitted for the trucks should be nullified, my lord, because it has lost its significance.
Security should be
released. The seizure of truck was on the
How much amount?
258 and 225 lakhs in 3 trucks.
0.58 lakhs.
Yes.
And
2.58 lakhs.
For 4 trucks.
No, 3. Rest 3 trucks. 255 and 225.
Where's the bond?
Because the 4th truck was the owner of the betel nut was the owner of the 4th truck, my lord. The owner of betel nut himself was the owner of the 4th truck, my lord. So that was released to him.
Annexure 13. 73, 74, 75. Security duties of 1 truck 258, 750. Then page 74, security deposit is to be released 255, 750. And 3rd truck 225.
Just take a picture. Send it to me.
Yes. What more do you have to say? You have any instructions?
But it's handed to me, the brief facts, my lord.
Tomorrow.
I'll type it, my lord.
Mr. Dr. Mojika, Leonard, DHI submits that the matter can be disposed of. However, he placed without to present instructions on the next date. List next week, yes.
Not instructions, but
to place instructions, just type instructions, yes. You release the money, there's nothing remains to
No.
Nothing remains.
Item number 5.
Much obliged.
Yes.
I made pieces, Your Lordship. Lordship, we need some more time, Your Lordship. 2 weeks' time, I can be allowed, Your Lordship. We have received instructions.
When is this filed? Before, yes, as paid for the 2 weeks' time allowed.
Apply, Your Lordship.
6. Please, Your Lordship, I'm appearing for respondent number 5 and 6, praying for some more time to file the counter affidavit.
Why?
Your Lordship, we're still awaiting instructions.
Where's KHDC? 1 to 4. What's the matter about?
Your Lordship, initially the petitioner was...
Okay, yes. Okay. Who was the parent of this council before, earlier?
Second, Your Lordship.
There's no representation on behalf of respondents 1 to 4 today. though as far back as on 3/2025, time had been taken to obtain instructions to file affidavit. Stop. Today, MS Sutunga on behalf of respondent 5 and 6 also prays for further time to file affidavit. Stop. Any urgency? Yes. Well, this as prayed 2 weeks time is allowed from 5 and 6. Expected next date. There's representation on behalf of the respondent 1 to 4. You inform them, yes.
7.
Wait, please, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, I'm entering appearance on behalf of respondent number 1.
Number 1.
Received
There's only sole respondent.
2 respondents, Your Lordship.
2 respondents. What about number 2?
I've not received instructions, Your Lordship, on behalf
they
of
been
respondent
served?
number 2.
Yes, Lordship.
They've been served, both of them.
Yes, Lordship.
Where's the service report?
Not yet, Lordship.
Not received here, 1 and 2. Today, MSZ inquiries entered appearance on behalf of respondent number 1. However, office note indicates that ED card, the service is not complete on respondent number 2. Will obtain status?
Yes, Lordship.
Petitioner to obtain status. Notify affidavit.
Yes, Your Lordship.
To obtain status of service on respondent number 2. Stop MSZ place funds allowed. 2 weeks time to file affidavit.
Obliged, Your Lordship.
Item number 8.
May it please Your Lordship. Lordship, in this matter also we need 2 weeks time, Your Lordship. For respondent number 1, not 2, Your Lordship.
Where's number 3? Where's number 3?
Number 3, MPSC.
We have Haruna, MPSC.
Okay. Yes, MPSC, Your Lordship.
Where is nobody? None appears on number 3. Stop NDA July, let it EAG please sponsor. How much time? 2 weeks for the time?
Lordship.
Well, affidavit.
Oblige, Your Lordship.
None appears on number 3.
Hearing. Item number 9.
My lord, 9 and 10 both are similar matter, but 10 is something elaborative is required for elaborative, so 10 can be taken fast.
What is the subject matter?
Non-payment of legal dues by the state authority as well as central authority.
10 pertains to the final bill only.
Final bill.
It's like just the final bill that is pending.
And 9?
9 it pertains to a reconstruction work.
Reconstruction.
It's a different separate cause of action also. Separate protest.
Then why is the club together?
No.
So you want to do number 9, 10 first?
10 first.
Okay.
This is also for payment of bill, Your Lordship.
Yes, bill, but something.
Admitted certified bills?
No, it's disputed, Your Lordship.
Yes, please start.
Which item?
10 item Asima process. Air bill, airport.
This is open. This way. Where is our?
One thing before you start, were you paid any amount for this? You were a successful tenderer, correct?
Yes.
Then you executed the contract work.
I completed the contract.
And then you were given the certificate of completion?
Yes.
And work handed over.
Yes.
Then were you paid any amounts at that time?
Yes, one first bill, second bill, and third bill has been released.
So the 3 crores 4 lakhs you
Yes,
paid.
that amount is not released. The total value of the contract was 3 crore 36 3 crore and 36,148. Out of that, first running bill, second running bill, and third running bill has been released to me, paid to me, and the final bill is pending. Final bill last when I submitted all these things.
Final bill amounting to?
Amounting to 1 crore 65. 65. Page number may kind of see.
Okay, fine. Start.
Yes. 1 crore 64. 74,151. Page number 15 is reflected in page number 15 of the. Oh.
Page number?
Our rejoinder to the state affidavit.
PR6.
It's in the rejoinder to the state filed by us.
Rejoinder to the?
State affidavit. To counter to the state affidavit that we filed. What is that? It's at annexure PR6, the outstanding amount.
What is this page 20? 21 for the petition. You say total work is 3 crores something.
Yes.
But this estimate amount shows 4 crores 31 lakhs.
So there was additional tender for additional work.
Okay. Yes, okay.
4 lakhs 31,000.
Yes, okay, so sorry.
Yes.
Where is the rejoinder?
Rejoinder page number.
Then in the rejoinder it's at annexure PR6.
Page number 45.
Annexure?
Annexure PR6, page 45. Last page. There's the chart of the payment receipt for all the.
Okay, start. Yes.
Yes. And here in this case, I have received first bill, first, second.
Let us we'll resume at 2 o'clock.
Yes, yes.
It was only 1 o'clock. Yes.
Yes, madam.
How long will you take, Mr. Sahu?
No, so it's very half an hour,
5
more
minutes.
than half an hour. It will take half an hour.
Yes. Huh? Orders? Some other hearings are ready. Any other hearing matter will take up after this one at 2 o'clock.
14?
Yes.
May I please, Your Lordship, in item number 14, there is a direction from this Honorable Court to request the department, Urban Affairs Department, whether petitioner can be accommodated. I have written letter, but I am awaiting instruction, Your Lordship. So another 2 weeks time may be granted. Yes, yes, Your Lordship. I forwarded the letter on 1st April, but because of holiday and all, I do not know, Your Lordship.
14 over this month.
1st April I have forwarded. Order was passed on 28th March.
What's the matter about?
This is about termination of service, Your Lordship. In,
Termination of service?
Yes. After 23 years. He said,
we'll have it after 1 week, yes, 14. Yes. Yes. You ready? Any other matter, we can have it after at 2 o'clock. Yes.
One matter 17 and 18, the instruction was sought for. That may be taken up any other day.
No, instructions. You got instructions?
We have the instruction, Your Lordship, but it will take long. I'll have to place, Your Lordship.
Then you want to go back to Guwahati?
Yes.
Okay, 18 after 2 weeks is Lordship.
Apply, Your Lordship.
16?
17,
16 leave it. There's no.
Apply, Your Lordship.
Item 10. Yes.
My lord, respondents rejoinded they filed rejoinded affidavit at page number 19 PR1. At page number 19 PR1.
No, one second.
Respondents
Rejoin the affidavit by petitioner.
Yes.
To the affidavit was filed by respondent number 3.
3.
By 4 of 3.
No, 1 and 3.
Okay.
Affidavit opposition state respondents at page number 19 PR1 annexer.
19.
19 is a construction.
Yes. 10 July 2017.
Yeah. 10 July. One course extra work was executed. For that purpose, were separate work order also issued.
Construct of CC wearing coat at bridge number soon.
Yes, yes.
Now, where is the C extra work?
It's the additional work.
Oh.
It's about 4 lakhs.
Where is written?
This is the work order that is issued. Yeah. Construction of CC wearing on court at bridge number 187-8, state of Meghalaya. Value is 4,31,000.
Okay.
In addition to the earlier 3 crores, this is the another one is the additional work that has been also completed. There is no dispute on that. That has been admitted. And thereafter, they submitted one bill, final bill, that is appended at page number 24 starts from PR5. From page number 24 onwards it starts PR5. This is final bill that has been prepared. So out of the total cost of the bridge is 3 crores. Out of that 1 crore 33 lakhs has been passed out of these 3 bills, running bills, and the final bill, the total amount comes to 1 crore 66 lakhs. So out of that,
4 lakhs.
1 crore.
325.
My lord, page number starts. Yes, page number 24 starts. PR5.
No, the N, see.
So it is start
at 25, last line.
Last. The last that is.
Figure in words 1 crore. Don't understand.
This is continuing. This is continuing sheets. This is starts. At final bill at page number 31 that has been calculated. At page number 31, total value of the works done 3 crore 36,148. Deduct value of work shown in the previous 31.
27.
Total value of work done to date 3 crore 36,148. Deduct value of the work shown on the previous bills that has been received 1 crore 35,61,997. The net value of the work since previous bills of the final bill comes to 1 crore 74,151. So this is the final bill I am entitled to get. So in that way, out of this, they have, as per the tender document condition, 2% income tax TDS is to be deducted, and 8% security deposit is to be deducted, and labor cess 1% has been deducted, and forest royalty is deducted 3,11,000 out of after deduction all this is 1,45,04,254 254 is to be payable to me in this bill against this bill that has been prepared by the respondents. I am now disputing on that, and thereafter payment.
Now this memorandum payment is signed by executive engineer. Correct.
Yes. So this is undisputed, and in addition to that, another bill is at page number PR4 at page number 22.
1 second.
Page number 22, annexure PR4, and the same rejoinder filed by the respondents.
Rejoinder.
In this rejoinder, this annexure, price of the cost acceleration is amounts to 1,19,80,083,919. I have filed, submitted to the department, a department accepted and calculated as per the price cost index of the CPWD, and thereafter that has also been approved, and that is also they have submitted before the Lordship, and this 1,99,00,000 I am entitled as a cost acceleration due to the time overrun.
Yes.
So this amount is I am entitled to get. So this is no dispute yet at all. Actually, they have to the state state authority to prepare the bills, approve and send to the central authority. Central authority will approve and verify and release the payment. This is the system in between, my lord. So I have done I have completed my work, and bills has been prepared, bills have been approved. That has been approved and submitted with the National Ministry of the Roads and Transport Highway Authorities, and in between some clarification was raised by the central authority to the state authority. But if they will clarify these clarifications, then central authority will release the payment. And there is no dispute yet at all. But after this long time, we are waiting and waiting and approaching, but nobody is hearing me. There is no dispute yet at all. I am not disputing anything. This is my case, my lord. So, page 8 may kindly be said by my petition. I have calculated the total amount. Rejoinder.
1 second, 1 second. Where's your completion certificate?
Completion certificate is at. That has been attached.
Completion certificate is at page 18, 3 of the writ petition.
Now, completion was the one part needed. That additional work was after this.
Yes, 2017.
17.
Yes, 2014.
Oh, sorry, 2014.
2014 was the completion.
Completion,
Yes.
completion.
And thereafter additional work was planned.
Now, this is completion is 2014. This was the tender was for 3 crores 4 lakhs.
Yes.
Correct.
The tender was floated on in 2007.
2007.
2007. At that old rate. At the old rate that was been accepted, and as per the tender condition, due to the time overrun, price of the all these materials, labor expenditures have been increased. So as per the CPWD index, price index, that has been recalculated by the department. There is no dispute on that. I am not raising, the department is also not raising any dispute on that. They submitted to the authority.
No arbitration clause.
No, there is no objection from the department
No
also.
arbitration clause.
No.
The tender document has not been made a part of the annexure, Your
Where's
Lordship.
the tender document?
They have not annexed, Your Lordship.
Have you annexed it?
No, we have not annexed. They have not annexed.
I am not disputing on the tender document. I have complied my duty.
See, it is a commercial dispute.
Yeah.
Right. The thing is that now whether there is any other alternate, via media that can be sorted out, can sort out this thing. Are they disputing the amount? What does it say in that?
No, I am not disputing.
No, not you. Why should you dispute your own amount?
They are not disputing.
Yes, state, you don't know anything. You don't know anything.
State, Your Lordship, so far, in my humble and respectful submission, Lordship, first, Your Lordship, this is a project of 2000, construction of 2007, Your Lordship. It appears, Your Lordship, from the document that the work was completed sometime in the year 2014, Your Lordship. They waited, they slept over, Your Lordship, and they filed this writ petition in 2023, Your Lordship. Bypassing, Your Lordship, the civil code remedy, Your Lordship. Because why, Your Lordship? Under the law of limitation, Your Lordship, if Lordship kindly have the law of the Limitation Act. If Lordship kindly come first to schedule it, clause 18 of the schedule.
Take your seat, yes.
Schedule. Kindly come to the schedule, Your Lordship, at clause 18.
Yes.
For the for the price of work done by the plaintiff for the defendant at his request, where the time has been fixed for payment, 3 years.
No money suit, yeah.
When Lordship. So then Lordship kindly come to page clause 58. To obtain any other declaration, 3 years. Then Lordship kindly come to clause 113. Any suit for which no period of limitation is provided elsewhere in the schedule, 3 years, with the right to sue accrue. Lordship, the work has been completed in the year 2014, Your Lordship. And
why do you think they came by that petition, Mr. Shulai?
And they just to, because they claim, Lordship, in my humble and respectful submission, Lordship, is time barred.
That is why they came by that petition.
It's time barred, Your
There's
Lordship.
undisputed bills.
No, Lordship. We have even the central government is not accepting that yes, this is the correct bill. We are not accepted that yes, this is a correct bill. Rather, Your Lordship, the issue involved is a disputed question of facts, Your Lordship.
Okay, that's one part.
Lordship, yes.
Other part is the submission that the value of work as admitted is 3 crores something, right?
Lordship, yes.
Now, Mr. House, they've been paid 1 crore till date. till now only 1 crore. You for
Lordship,
initial work.
if, kindly, if...
No, wait, Mr. Shulai, let's just quote once to just
Lordship.
understand. The tenders voted for 3 crores.
3 crores, Your Lordship.
3 crores plus. Then they awarded the work, they completed in 2014.
Lordship.
So the completed over 2014 completion certificate was granted by the PUD.
In
So
2014, Lordship, yes.
whatever the contractual amount, they should have been paid that. Correct?
Lordship.
That you not been paid.
No.
You paid 1 crore.
1 crore, 33 lakhs.
Now what does the union see? You paid it the full amount, 3 crores.
Lordship, kindly come to the document which they have annexed in the rejoinder affidavit, Lordship, at page 45. Lordship, they say here the final bill is only 1 crore 66 lakhs, Lordship. Where is it?
No, they've been paid some amount. That's what this court is saying. Now it's just cutting it to make it very simple.
Lordship, kindly see, their claim is of 3 crores, Your Lordship. Whereas in the document annexed by them, Lordship, the final bill is only 1 crore 66 lakhs 47.
You got a point there. They can come by writ in the writ court only for undisputed.
Yes, if in case of in case of admitted amount, Your Lordship, I do not say no. Writ court does not have the jurisdiction. No, Your Lordship, that is not my submission, Your Lordship.
Only one aspect of the matter is a tender was voted for 3 crores plus, right?
Lordship.
They have completed that contract. Now, what he paid fully for that? That's all the court was only that.
Lordship, it appears, Lordship, if Lordship kindly for the moment come to page 45 to the rejoinder affidavit filed by them, Your Lordship.
Page 45.
Lordship, yes. Lordship, this is the rejoinder filed by this to the affidavit filed by the state, Lordship.
Page?
Page 45, Your Lordship. Lordship, that is annexure PR6.
Rejoinder file to the
affidavit filed by us, Lordship, by the state.
1, 2, 3.
Lordship. Kindly, Lordship, kindly come to page 45. Last page, Your Lordship.
Payment status.
Lordship, yes.
Okay.
Lordship, kindly see, our pre-claim is for final bill, so as mentioned, of which no payment is made till date. How can they claim, Your Lordship? Kindly see the relief claim, Your Lordship. They claim a relief of 4 crores point something, Your Lordship.
4 crores?
Yes.
3 crores, 3 crores. My Lord, in this case,
please.
Yes, you do.
And see in their documents annexed by them, Your
So
Lordship.
you say you received only 1 crore 18 lakhs.
Yes.
For entire contract.
Yes.
Then the value is 3 crores 35,000.
Out of 3 crore, 133 received, 166 is due.
Their claim, kindly come to
In addition to that,
Kindly
1
come
crore
to
19 lakhs is a price escalation due to change of time, over time, change of.
Why do you sleep for so long?
No, my Lord. Yes, this is as per the permission granted to me.
No, why didn't you come to court immediately within 1
Ali,
year?
I have not immediately. I have waited for 3 years, more
Why
than.
did you not come immediately?
Actually, my Lord, I am pursuing so time again. I am giving the letters, pursuing for personally at this state or at the central state. So many letters has been issued in petition. Annexure 7 is appended. So many letters have been given. Being a central government agency and state government, we have the faith that I could not be.
I would like to rely
on my
on the judgment of the Honorable Supreme Court, Your Lordship.
So, in this context, my humble service is that the undisputed amount which is lying to be due to me, that should be released. So,
Lordship, kindly see, Your Lordship, the relief claim in the writ petition, Your Lordship, is 4 crores.
Page number is no?
Lordship, kindly come to page 10, Your Lordship, of the writ petition. 3 crore 4,62,164, Your Lordship. Whereas in their documents, Your Lordship, at page 45, Your Lordship, they say our pre-claim for final bill is so and so, Your Lordship. Where is the question of admission by the state or by the union, Your Lordship? It is not a case of admitted that we admit, Your Lordship.
My lord, in this case,
It is in our case, Your Lordship, it is a case of is a contractual matter, Your Lordship. It's involved disputed question of facts, Your Lordship. For that, Your Lordship, they need to establish before their competent civil court, Your Lordship, by adducing evidence, oral and documentary.
Where's the tender document? There's no arbitration clause.
Lordship kindly have that judgment, Your Lordship.
No, we're not looking at judgment right now. We're still trying to grapple with the facts.
Lordship, neither the parties have annexed the tender documents, Your Lordship. Writ petition also they have not annexed. We also have not annexed.
My lord, at page number 8.
The thing is that one thing is how the court is not clear with these things, these broad things. Okay, tender was floated, amount was 3,35,000. Correct. Contract was executed, completed, completion certificate granted in 2014. Now, during the intervening period, from the time you awarded the contract to completion, you have paid certain running bills.
Yes.
So, now what the court wants to know is, factoring the escalation that you've given since a long period of time and the initial value of the contract, how much money have you been paid?
Yes.
1 crore 18 lakhs, that's all.
No. 1 crore, I have that detail at page number 18, my lord.
No. How much have you been paid?
1 crore 18 lakhs.
So you have not been paid even the initial amount of tender value?
No. In 3 bills run.
No. See, please be clear.
Yeah.
The thing is that, see,
I have not get the initial tender value. I have not paid.
tender value of 3 crores 5 lakh,
No.
In spite of successfully completing the
Yes.
work.
Yes.
Okay. Now additional work given to you in 2017. And 2017 again you executed that work.
Yes.
That's for 4 lakhs something.
4 lakhs after that.
Okay, fine. You executed that work. Then after that you have approached them.
Yes.
Saying that you have not paid my entire bill amount.
Yes.
And what is now, how did they reply to you?
They give that assurance to me. Yes, we are giving all the bills out of passing the bill, verifying
Now
the
bills are routed through whom? Are they
to
routed through the state government
authority.
to the
State authority.
Implementing agency.
Implementation is state authority, PWD Meghalaya.
Who does the measurement?
PWD Meghalaya.
The
Executive
funds
engineer.
are given to center only.
No. Center is the only paying authority.
That's what the funds are given from center.
Yes. So all works, supervision, billing, verification, everything should be initiated by the state authority, and approval will also from the state authority. Then that will be handed over to the central authority for making release of the payment. So central authority verify again to them in case of any clarification.
Now, Dr. Mojika, you please assist the court. Now that is, if that is the correct position, which is not disputed, that the tender amount was 3 crore 5 lakhs.
Yes.
3 crore 30,000 whatever.
Yes.
And then you have released how much money to the contractor?
My lord, what it appears, my lord. My lord, if Lordship kindly takes up their rejoinder, my lord. Rejoinder to the state respondents. They filed several rejoinders.
Yes.
Now, my lord, page 21, Lordship kindly says. Well, 3 crore was the total contract value. Now, 1 crore 35 lakh something has been paid to them. And then they submitted this bill of 1 crore 66 lakh rupees, page 21, my lord. So that will make up 3 crore rupees. Now, thereafter, what they do, my lord, next page, they submit another bill in 5/1/2015 for cost escalation because of delayed completion of project, my lord. So this is over and above that. So it appears that from the original contract value, 1 crore 66 lakh rupees was not paid to them, but there are reasons for that. At page 21, that's reflected, my lord.
What does it say?
It says, my lord, the bill has been broadly examined, para 2, my lord, and following observations are made. The bank guarantee for performance security may be got suitably extended up to 28 days beyond the defect liability period. A duly certified copy of the same as well as copy of busy confirmation letter from the concerned bank may be attached with this bill. Extension of time granted to the by the concerned engineer up to 31/12/2014 as against the original date of completion is not acceptable, as it has to be approved by the competent authority. Variation statement duly approved by the competent authority has not been attached to the bill. The detailed justification for execution of non-BOQ item serial number 30, that is excavation in ordinary rock, as well as rate adopted has not been indicated. Further sanction estimate and sanction letter along with technical note is not available with this office. A copy same may kindly be made available to the office. In view of the above, the instant bill is returned herewith unapproved for further necessary action.
So what happened after that?
After that, it seems nothing has happened.
Then how can he be deprived if his completion certificate is given by the? There has to be some assessment. So how do we go about it? How can it be assessed now?
My lord, there are two aspects, my lord.
Well, be like a case in William Nagar, that bridge. That one case we were doing a long time ago. Claimings on the bridge have already been washed out also again. I hope that the bridge still exists now.
But there are two aspects in my humble submission, my lord. First is the question of limitation, my lord, and second is the question of disputed questions of fact.
No, that is of course well alive. My lord.
So, my lord, from what is mentioned in 3 and 4, my lord, the bill has been returned with certain observations. And
so what happened after that? That's what's important.
My lord, they have to. It was some role was to be played by them also, my lord.
But this addressed to the executive engineer, what did he do after this?
After that, there is nothing on record, man.
He can't just, sweep it under the carpet and forget about it. It's valuable. He's quite a viable right. Okay, notwithstanding the limitation thing, it's 300A. It's his property. It's become after it's completed, whatever amount he might be due. Minus plus anything.
Well, the delay is fatal in this case.
Delay cost him crores. He's still doing construction work. Or gave up long time ago. Still doing.
Yeah.
Lots of construction. He must be having works now also. Lots of construction going on.
My lord, actually, my lord, actually, the department has allowed me extension of time 4 times.
Where is that?
Yes, that is, I'm giving.
That is till 2014, man. 2014 he completed work. That's not disputed.
Right, that's what 2014.
Where is the question of limitation errors here?
Entitled that amount, whatever it is.
2014 he completed the work. He comes to.
Got a red coat, bold relief such a way that he's entitled to the amount of work that's finished.
Well, for that he can file a civil suit, man.
He's barred now, money soon.
You can justify filing condonation of delay, my lord.
One thing, Mrs. Howe, there's no arbitration clause.
No.
No arbitration clause in the agreement.
I don't think. Actually, in tender quotation, the government policy, all are same. Whatever the prepared by the state authority, that is becomes a final. And whatever dispute arises, that will through legal proceeding, that is separate issue. We are not raising any objection on that, my lord. I have completed.
No objection.
No.
I'm looking for a way out for you. That you at least you can get some. Otherwise,
I have completed my case.
It's simple to throw out your case on delay and on latches.
No, there is no delay, my lord. Actually, in 14,
there's no delay. It's very easy. That means that
department allowed me. My lord, page number 17.
Don't submit. You just make up your mind who to submit. Whether Mrs. Howe.
My lord, page number 17, P1, annexure, filed by respondent number 4.
Of the affidavit.
P1, that has been, we have filed by us, executive engineer, construction high level bridge.
No, where are you reading from?
This is the rejoinder.
Rejoinder.
Two.
Rejoinder to R4.
File to the respondent number 4.
4.
Ministry, not. Page 17.
At page 17, annexure P1.
One
the subject construction a high level bridge across the river Dobua at Gosapada.
Page 17.
17.
17.
P1 annexer. Enclosed will find here with the application of extension of time of Messrs. Asima Projects Private Limited for the above mentioned work duly approved by the undersigned.
We're not bothered about that.
So all that ends in 2014, my lord. He completes the project in 2014, my lord, and completion certificate is given 2014.
But everything is completed. During the meanwhile, they should release my payment. They are sitting idle.
Petition annexure 7, page 25. These are the communication links, so there is no delay in that. Just communication
regarding delay, I have filed annexure 7 starts of the writ petition.
These are the communications or request for the release of payment on that.
Where page 20, now till when is extension given? Only 18 months.
3 times it was the extension was allowed. First extension in 24 months into up to 30 September 2009.
That's not the way to submit. I think you better collate your facts properly. You make a chart exactly how much you've been paid, what's the value of the contract, how much you've been paid, what are documents which you've given, why, when's the extension, at least make out just a small brief. Otherwise, you just...
Yes, my lord, I will make
ask one question, then PR1, PR2.
My lord, I will make out a small synopsis. My lord, I will make a small synopsis and cover all these things.
Like, if proper assistance given, you can get, show me the law, you be concise, you take the order.
Yes.
But then the thing is that, courts trying to find a way, how we see the prima facie, we see that you've completed the work, you've not got your payment. We're on that premise of proceeding and we're not getting anywhere.
Yes. Actually, I have not completed, I have, as per the instruction received from the department, I have done it.
No. And you, as is your fact, what you have in your hand, that you present to the court. We'll adjourn it today. Otherwise, we'll not get anywhere. You can't generate a judgment also.
So, I will, in the next date, I will do a small synopsis. So that will be convenient for
exact concise facts.
Yes.
That value of contract is much. We complete this date. Extension you see has been given to that date.
Yes.
Call it with the annexure. That's all one.
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Otherwise, this way we just beating around the bush.
My lord, 2 weeks time may be allowed. Within 2 weeks, I will file.
Yes, hearing is inconclusive. This up to 2 weeks to allow the parties to. Oblige.
16 your matter.
No.
Mr. Pasque, we expect at least something more from you. You should have brought, concise and crisp kind of instructions. Instead of beating around the bush with Mr. Sahu.
Actually, drafting is done by them. I have not drafted.
No, you should never. As senior leading the case, should always take full responsibility.
Yes.
The juniors can do no wrong. It's always the seniors who should be put in the dock.
I will prepare all this.
Yes. Can we dispose of? 16?
Last date also no one appeared. Last date court was.
This is prayers what?
Seeking one annual increment one.
Give it to him. One annual increment.
1 day prior to his retirement.
See, Mr. what happens in this case, these contractors, most of them are not aware, They just keep on doing, and it's many government where people have been left unpaid. And some of them business have been ruined. None appears to the petitioner, list up to 2 weeks. Mr. Deb, he's not regular. He comes.
This one.